Hey everybody, Thirsty Soul family, it's me, Tanya Salisha again, the spokeswoman for Thirsty Souls, helping women quench their thirst. And lately I've been doing a series, like an acronym for the word thirsty. And I'm still going to continue that. I just want to say, if y'all are interested, you can click the link in my bio and sign up for my email list to get like the first 2 chapters of my book, Thirsty Soul Confessions. You can read them for free. But that's if you're interested. So I'm just going to go right into what, because the last 2 videos I had did was like I said, I found an acronym for thirsty, who this community is for, I created it for the type of women that I want to help and the type of women I want to inspire and motivate and enlighten. And I want to build a community that's safe and women can just come as they are, be themselves, and quench their thirsty souls, whatever's in their soul that they're longing for. We all want relationships, friendships, and we always look into the world to satisfy us, but it's really something more deeper. So that's all I wanted to say. So in this video, like I said, I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna do give the word for the letter I. The first word was T, which was trauma. I went into it with trauma, and then H was for hurt. And I put hurt and pain because, sometimes pain causes us to hurt. And I'm speaking, like I said in my other videos, from the mental, emotional, and psychological effects that these things have in our life. I'm no psychiatrist or therapy. This is all Holy Spirit inspired. This is all this all have been deep thought about. I have dig deep into this word thirst because I started the brand in 2019, and it's still a lot of downloads for it because it's a lot of people that's thirsty. And it's called She's Thirsty because, of course, I'm gearing towards my women and trying to help them quench their thirsty souls. But men can benefit as well because Jesus said in his word, John 7, he was saying, if any man thirsts, let him come to me. And that's not just men, that's mankind, women as well. So, yeah, we can all go to that well, like the woman at the well in John 4, who Jesus quenched her thirst. Who knows why she was thirsty and had the 5 husbands? Could have been trauma, could have been hurt. And it could have been this very word I'm about to talk about today. It probably is. And that word, I, is for insecure. If you have been an insecure person, if you got any kind of insecurity about you, about the way you look, about your weight, about fitting in with other people, you're always anxious, you're nervous around people because you're insecure, then thirsty is definitely for you. You definitely probably got thirst in you, because when you're insecure and not secure within yourself, you're often comparing yourself to others, and you're often in your mind telling yourself why you can't do something. And tell me, even while I do this, if I waited for it to be perfect, I wouldn't do it. And I'm not perfect. I'm just gonna do it, trust in God, believe in God, and just go about doing it anyway. So, but if you allow insecurity to keep you from doing what you're supposed to do in life, you will never do it. You will never accomplish it. So you have to do it anyway. We're so insecure about how we talk, about how we look, about our nose, about our eyes, about our feet, about our weight, about anything that you could possibly be insecure about, especially women. We can get insecure about it. And it could be that somebody judged us about our weight. Then there's the world you got to compete with. You're trying to be a woman and look nice. You're comparing yourself to other women, so you get insecure about your skin tone and your body shape, when none of that really matters. And that's what I like about following Jesus, because none of that it matters. He will help you make that better. It's part of who you are. It's part of your personality, and you don't have to be insecure about it, because if you remain insecure, you'll never be able to be the woman that you're called to be. We all have insecurities. Even people that have thrived. I'm pretty sure Oprah and some of the big names, even Beyonce, may have some insecurities about things. So, but you still have to move forward and make the best of that. You have to work with what God has given you. And we're all insecure. So I is for insecure. And if you've been an insecure woman, you definitely want to join this community, this tribe of women who want to quench their thirst and see what this thirst is about. This movement, this empowerment movement, Thirsty, is definitely for you. And like I said, T, the first T was for trauma, and the first H, the second letter H is for hurt, and then this third letter I is for insecure. And like I said, one word may cause another word. If you had trauma, you definitely got some hurt. And hurt can cause you to be insecure too. You know, you could be insecure, you know, when you're in a relationship. It definitely affect your relationship if you're really insecure. I know. You'll be thinking that man is cheating on you and looking at that other woman when he's just looking. He got eyes, he gonna look. So, you know, as women, we do that. But my what I want to thrive for in this movement for thirst and helping women heal from their insecurities is that you become secure. That you go from insecurity to security and you begin to believe in yourself. That you will go from trauma to triumph. That you will go from hurt to healing. And that is all that this movement is about. You know, Jeremiah in the Bible, Jesus came to him and you know, God came to him and was like, you know, you gonna go and preach and you gonna tell the people. And he's like, I can't speak, I can't do that, because he didn't think he spoke well. This was in Jeremiah. And Jesus said, don't say what you can't do, but because before you knew me, I knew you. I made you in your mother's womb. He already knew you would have that insecurity. He knew that I would be a little quirky and a little goofy and like things like that, but I'm still going to trust him to become the woman that I've always wanted to be. I'm going to fight through the trauma. I'm going to fight through my hurt. I'm going to fight through my insecurity. I will go from insecure to secure. I will go from hurt to healing, and I will go from trauma to triumph. It's in my DNA. Jesus made it that way. And you don't have to stay in that hurt and pain and be traumatized and insecure. You don't have to be. We all have insecurities. We all have them. No matter how beautiful the person is, no matter how much money they have, we have insecurities. And you have to heal from that, because when you're insecure, you're always anxious. You're always feeling like you ain't good enough. And you are never, sometimes if you don't heal from that stuff, you'll never become the person that God intended you to become. And I'm going to become that person. You know how 50 Cent said, get rich or die trying? I'm going to heal. I'm going to get whole. I'm going to be healing and I'm going to die trying. And that's why I want to help you all realize that maybe you're insecure about something. Could have been something your mom or dad said. Could be those abandonment issues I was talking about. Could be rejection, could have been bullied. Now you insecure about standing in front of the crowd because people talked about you. Trust me, I know firsthand. Most of these words and these letters, I experienced them. And if I allowed that people talked about me, people even in the church, how about that? They don't want you to talk about that, do they? And I will talk about that, because guess what? It happened. It's real. But we got to make sure that when we are operating when we trying to go forth and do stuff, that we not operating in that insecurity, because it affects your relationship. It affects your friendships, your relationships. If you're trying to have a husband or a wife, that insecurity will mess it up. A good thing.